Okay, take two. I had technical difficulties with the first one, so here we go. Let's see. Ooh, um, nice bathtub. There was a better reaction earlier, but let's see here. I seriously still don't know how to feel about that. That's making me a little uncomfortable. I want that in my bed. Like, I legitimately would love something like that if I had the space because that's amazing. And that's also one of those things, if you find it in the room when you move into a place, that's also amazing. Also, little sidetrack here, but important note, if you actually build something spectacular for a bedroom in a house, if you ever move, please leave the thing that you built in the house for the next person. Don't try to move it. Uh, Sincerely, person who's moved a bunch of times and would love to find something really cool like that in their house that they get from someone. Like finding a coffin that's been built into the wall. Actually, side note, I would totally buy a coffin bed if that was legal. Or rather, I think it's legal? I don't know. But I would like to have a coffin bed. That would be amazing. Moving right along. Yeah, we need this. We legitimately need this. And if you're wondering why, this is the perfect solution for when guests come. Aside from, of course, a futon or like a like air mattress or uh, pull-out bed. Also, side note, unless you really have no space or you don't get, you almost never get company, you should really invest in things like pull-out beds or futons. Actually, a futon's your best bet because it's cheap for the most part, depending on where you get it. Because, like, we bought one from Wayfair for like 100 and something, which that's not cheap, but it's not expensive. Also, you could try places like your local Habitat store, too. But that being the case, personally, me personally, I think that we could really use that. But don't use an air mattress unless you don't have an option. Because air mattresses, they work, they're great. But for company, you kind of want something that's not a, you don't have to have an actual full on bed, but something that can turn into a bed that feels more like a bed is kind of nice. Because, at least from my experience, if you got now, if they're only going to be one night, that's different. But I've slept on an air mattress for a few days at a time before, and I have realized over the years of doing that that it actually will sink after a while, and you have to keep refilling it. And then if you've got company and the company has to do that, yeah, no, that's no, it's not. You don't want to do that to guests. Okay, now that's actually cool. I don't know how to feel about it other than it's a little cool, but you know. Okay, what the hell is this MCS or shit? How is it still in the air? How has it not cracked or broken already? That's amazing. Actually, it also kind of felt like some dolly shit, but at least, aw, it's so cute. It looks like something out of The Hobbit. I would like this house now, assuming it's a house. And I'm making the assumption it's a little house because it's got cute little chairs on the cute little porch. If it's not, it's probably like a kid's playhouse or something. I love it. Also, exactly. Yeah. And Edward stole the words right out of my mouth. It is very hobbity. Yeah. Okay, I like this. It's actually very ergonomic, space saving. Oh my god, the crocodile. But no, back to the woodworking. This is really good. Actually, it feels like something out of Mist. Actually, this actually probably would make a good mist puzzle. You have to put the books back in a specific order in order to open the door, in order to get where you need to go. Because it just makes me feel like I'm in the mist library looking at that. Okay, that's gorgeous. But y'all can't tell me that feels like something out of Beauty and the Beast. Because it looks like something out of Beauty and the Beast. I could see like the footman or whoever it is that's in charge of the horses in the stable, because I know that's not his job, but I can't remember the title. So we're gonna go with that guy just because I don't remember the title. But he gets turned into the horse on the banister because why not? He dealt with the horses, so therefore he has to become a wooden one. And like I don't know, just it's really beautiful. And and of course this one, beautiful. Again, it feels like something out of Beauty and the Beast. Kind of makes me think like something in his library, but like okay, being honest here, I like those stairs, but like if I had to climb them every day to like go to bed or something, it would never get done. I'd just be sleeping on the couch or on the floor all the time. But on a happier note, at least somewhat the Papa Puzzle skunk, my room would always be clean because I wouldn't be there to disorganize it. But nah, because spiral staircases are cool and all, but they scare me to no end. I'm not afraid of heights, mostly. Like there are certain areas where I do get scared of heights. Like if I'm in a really high up, like if I'm on a cliff, like don't ever get me to go to the Grand Canyon. I'd just be too scared to actually go to the Grand Canyon. And just like ages ago, we rode on the top of we were on the fastest one of the, I think it's the world's fastest elevator, but the world's fastest elevator up to I think it was Tokyo Tower. I'm not sure. I don't remember. This was years ago at this point. This was like my right before my senior year of high school. So I'm 28, so this was ages ago. So I don't quite remember. But world's fastest elevator at the top, it was kind of it was just kind of that was fine. But like actually going up at the top on the tower, that was fun too. But I have to admit that like if it was any higher than that, because I'm sure there's probably a building higher than that at this point now, um, I probably would panic because well, that is if it's open concept with like a glass floor. Don't put glass floors in really high buildings, people. Please. Like that's gonna scare everybody. Uh Again, what is this dolly shit? That is making me a smidge uncomfortable. It's not bad. It's kinda cool. But it's making me a smidge uncomfortable. Moving right along. Okay, that's amazing. But also, why does it feel like something that you'd see at a Timberland store? Like, is it just me or does that tree remind you of the Timberland logo? I'd put the actual Timberland logo here, but I don't know how to do that yet. So, let's roll right along. Let's... That's funny. Run it, Mohan. You're right. It rocks. Okay. Uh... Uh... Yeah, I'm getting Lord of the Rings and run away and hide in the corner because you're going to die vibes. This guy did an amazing job, but I'm sorry. If I saw that at a playground, as a kid, I'd run away screaming. It's a little unsettling. Not to mention, I could see this being in a horror movie. Like a horror movie where the playground equipment is it's kind of like Toy Story, but with playground equipment. And he's like the one old battered piece of playground equipment and the only thing left from the days when things were still made of wood. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all, if y'all are old enough, y'all probably remember the whole wooden um, playground equipment thing. They don't do that too much anymore. I mean, splinters, obviously, it's hard to keep up. And just like they don't do metal slides too much anymore either. Although to be in metal slides defense, it's actually went sliding down a metal slide before, and it actually burnt my buns. Also, side note, I have to admit something. Before I got too chunky to actually safely fit through one of those things, I used to occasionally climb on places and go sliding down slides, even as a teenager, because I didn't give a crap. Because I don't care. I'm not, not here to be a, oh my god, that's beautiful. Okay, I love that. That feels like a Pete Nelson thing. I know Pete probably didn't do it, but it just feels like something Pete would do. Or at the very least, something that Pete Nelson would actually go look at. Oh, and if y'all don't know who Pete Nelson is, he's the Treehouse King. Yes, I know. There's actually he has a show, Treehouse Masters. Treehouse Masters? Or is it the Treehouse? No, Treehouse Masters. Because there's another Treehouse show that was out for a while. It was on Animal Planet. Which, side note, I don't like Animal Planet too much anymore. They've quit being about animals and they've started doing things like, let's go behind the zoo. That's not really, I mean, it is about animals, but if y'all are old enough, y'all will remember Animal Planet was nothing but animal documentaries, nature shows, and that most extreme thing. I forget what it's called. Most extreme animals? Something? Like, if you got something dealing with, and the closest thing we got to stuff like Behind the Zoo, and I know that's not what it's called, but there's another one like that, and it's called, I forget what it's called. Oh, the thing, Animal Cops. That's about the only thing in that general vicinity that I was okay with on Animal Planet. Because Animal Planet should be about animals and animal documentaries. And like my other personal favorite show, okay, I like anything with the Krat brothers. So like things like Krat's Creatures, Zaboomafoo. I love Zaboomafoo. Okay, I'm getting distracted here. But, yeah, speaking of Zaboomafoo, if I can find an episode and safely do a reaction. I say safely because I don't know if that'll get demonetized. Because I know there's like 1 or 2 episodes uploaded somewhere. I think like Wild Brain has it or something. I don't know. So I want to do a review, but I also don't want to take the risk of the demonetization. Which is actually why I'm not covering certain things. Like, for example, y'all not going to see me attempt to cover Arthur. Because apparently Peanut Butter Gamer tried to do it and he got his video removed. Although, to be fair, that was like right after the last episode aired. So my guess is they were doing that because they didn't want people spoiling stuff, maybe? I have no idea. Ooh. Okay. That's cool. That kind of makes me think of that SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob makes Squidward that really beautiful clarinet. Oh, side note, if anybody's actually able to make something like that, please do. That's amazing. Moving along. Oh my god. Yeah, this is beautiful. I would totally buy all of those off of you if I had the money. Because, oh my, that's amazing. Oh my. Okay. That's cool. Actually, I like that a lot. I think if I were to do that, I would attempt to make an extension and actually turn it into a bed rather than a bench. Because then you actually have more functionality there. Because it just feels like it's screaming to be turned into a bed, not a bench. Maybe it's just because of the way he has it cut right there at the bottom. I don't know. Whoa. Damn. Okay, that guy's amazing. I would never be able to do that. That's amazing. Moving right along. Okay. That's not really woodworking. That's more like planting a tree a specific way. And also, speaking of planting trees a specific way, fun fact. In Disney World, or Disneyland, I think. Disneyland? Might have been, yeah, Disneyland. At Disneyland, there are orange trees. And the orange trees actually got planted upside down at the Jungle Cruise ride because they kind of looked like something like this when they planted them. Because the way that the roots looked, they look like weird trees. So yeah, that makes me a little uncomfortable. I'd be too afraid to walk under that tree for a multitude of reasons. The 3 to 4 main ones are insects. The potential that that tree could collapse any minute and hurt me. And insects. Side note, can we have a button to destroy them all? Yes, I know that they actually pollinate things and we need them, but I don't want them here. Need them or not. Here's my ride, y'all. So, oh, horse. Oh my god, that's so... Oh, of course they'd have something like that. Okay. You ready? Yes. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Again, I don't know how I feel about that. I like that, though. Oh, well... For some reason, I could easily... is making me feel like something you'd see in like an ABA therapist's office or something, or like somebody who's like, or some person who naively thinks they're supporting autism when really they're just supporting a stereotype of, well, problems, but that's a whole nother video. Okay, I like it though. And just like this person said, yeah, it would be even better if the chairs actually fit into the park, because then you could just put the chairs away and it would look better. Oh my god, is that the same guy as before? It feels like it's the same guy. Is that the same guy? Bird table? Okay, they must not be from America because we call them birdhouses. But yeah. I feel like it's the same guy. And if it's not the same guy, oh my god. Okay, that one's making me uncomfortable. Like, really uncomfortable. So, moving along. Oh, I like that. But again, previous comment about spiral staircases. It's cool. Not practical. You couldn't put anything in it, and like having a chalice that you can't use is ridiculous. Although if you were to do that and then dip the whole thing in food-safe resin that you can drink out of, I don't know if there is such a thing as food-safe drinkable resin. I don't mean like drink the resin, I mean like food-safe resin you can turn into cups. I'm not sure, but if you were to, you know what? I'm going to ask somebody that I think we might know. That might know the answer. Let's see. Peter Brown, I have a challenge for you. Make something like this and turn it into a actual usable drinking cup. There's your challenge. Okay, I've seen stuff like this before, so that's not anything new and exciting. Okay. That's a vile waiting to happen. Okay. Good. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Did you hear about the wooden tractor with the wooden engine, these wooden wheels and wooden seats? It wouldn't go. That's so stupid. Okay, that's amazing. Something tells me that's a family heirloom that's been passed down from generation to generations. What? You made this up some plywood. Wow. Okay, side note. If somebody could make a rocking horse like that that's adult-sized, I would very much appreciate it. Oh my god. Oh, okay, I want that chair. This feels like something that the Emperor in a cheesy Chinese funky mood would sit in. But it's amazing. Oh, and it is like the dragon being petted. Such a good, fiery monster. It's so good. Okay. Why does that box feel like something that you open in Elder Scrolls to get that scroll to get you some extra bonus life or something? It's nice. It's just, I don't know how to feel about that. Hopefully that shit was dead, like the person said this. Use a live tree for that? I mean, I don't care about the tree either way. Okay. Again, another case of panel hitting for the school. Okay, that's adorable. Yeah, amazing, but it kind of looks like fake. I mean, with the seat portion anyway. It looks so good. Okay. That's beautiful. But also no. Again, just no. Beautiful, but no. Yeah. Okay, that one's making me super uncomfortable. Right on. Okay. Is that a picture frame or something? Yeah, exactly. Like a mirror. Ooh, actually, I could see that being a thing in a Disney princess movie. Like, there's a mirror in the inside, and a mirror that the princess sees the outside world, and the little figure person ends up being the person in charge of the something, or like giving them advice, kind of like Grandmother Willow. Okay, no thank you. Moving along. Oh, that's adorable. Moving right along. And we're done. So, that was fun. Alright, well, I will see you all in the next video.